What's up everybody, welcome to Make with Jake. Today on my 2-minute tip series, I want to show you how to make this awesome, super easy to build circle cutting jig for the bandsaw. But before we get started, be sure you hit the like and the subscribe button. Remember that every time you hit the like button, you help feed my tiny little invisible hamster. So I just dropped my invisible hamster. Let's get on with the video. First, measure your bandsaw table and then cut some plywood for the base of the sled. The goal here is to take advantage of as much space as possible, depending on the size of your saw, so that you can make different size circles in the future without needing to make a new jig. Mark where the blade and the miter slot line up on the base of the sled so that the miter rail can be easily positioned later on. Cut the miter rail from a thin piece of hardwood approximately 3/4 inches wide, which is typically the width of a miter slot. If you cut your rail too narrow, like I did, start over and just cut a new one. Repeat this process until you dial in the perfect fit. Glue and brad nail the runner to the bottom of your sled using the marks from earlier. Finally, add a stop block to the back of the sled. Carefully feed your fancy new sled into the blade until the stop block hits the table. Make a mark just behind the teeth of the blade and then scribe this mark across the jig. Measure from the kerf the radius of the circle you want to make and drill a small hole for a brad nail. With your new jig complete, mark the center of your workpiece and drill a small hole that will fit over the nail on the jig. Feed the whole thing into a blade until the stop block hits the table and then begin rotating the workpiece through the blade. Bam! You got yourself a circle. If you have any other methods you use for cutting out circles in the shop, be sure to leave them in the comments down below. And if you don't want to miss out on my other quick tips and tricks videos, make sure you like and subscribe and then click this playlist right up here and that'll take you through a bunch of my other videos. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Now get out there and make something awesome.